Hello everyone, I welcome you all to this lesson. Today I am going to discuss on the topic Crossing the Bar, which is composed by Alfred Lord Tennyson. In this lesson, I will be discussing MCQs. So here I begin, and before that, let me ask you, have you subscribed to my channel? If you have not subscribed up till now, then please do, and I'm sure you will like it. So please press the like button, and yes, don't forget to hit the bell icon for my latest notification. And your comments is a source of motivation for me, so leave a comment below. So children, let us start with the beautiful poem Crossing the Bar. This poem is written by poet laureate Alfred Lord Tennyson, one of the most famous poets of the Victorian age of this time. So the Crossing the Bar is an allegorical poem where we find there is a superficial meaning on the top and there is a deeper meaning within. So children, crossing the bar outwardly may seem to be just a sea journey, but there is a deeper inner meaning which tells you about the journey to the other world, life beyond death, which begins another world, another life. Death is not the end of everything, and with death we cross to a new world and a new life begins. So children, this Crossing the Bar, the beautiful poem, I'll just read out to you. My explanation will be in the next video. In this video, I am discussing MCQs for you. Sunset and evening star and one clear call for me, and may there be no mourning of the bar when I put out to sea, but such a tide as moving seems asleep, too full for sound and foam, when that which drew from out the boundless deep turns again home to light and evening bell, and after that the dark. And may there be no sadness or farewell when I embark, for though from out our bone of time and place the flood may bear me far, I hope to see my pallet face to face when I have crossed the bar. So Alfred Lord Tennyson has discussed the life in such a beautiful way. So children, in this poem, I am going to start with question number 1 of MCQ. And the question is, the poem Crossing the Bar was written in, and the options are 1801, 1808, 1888 or 1889, and the correct answer is 1889. Question number 2. The poet uses dash of a sandbar to describe the barrier between life and death, and the options are metaphor, personification, simile or alliteration, and the correct answer is metaphor. Question number 3. What is the mood of the speaker in the poem? And the options are anxious, mournful, sad, filled with tranquil optimism. And the correct answer is filled with tranquil optimism. Question number 4. The poem begins with the poet describing the dash, and the options are self introduction, atmosphere, weather condition, welcome note. And the correct answer is atmosphere. Question number 5. Who gave the clear call to the poet? And the options are his neighbor, his friend, his death, his wife. And the correct answer is his death. Question number 6. When did the poet hear the call? And the options are in the morning, in afternoon, in evening, or at night. And the correct option is in evening. Question number 7. As the maker nears the end of his life, he is sure that he will meet his dash upon his death. And the options are mother, father, friend, or maker. And the correct option is maker. Here maker refers to God. Question number 8. Crossing the bar opens with a metamorphical image focusing on sunset and evening star to immediately suggest that dash. And the correct option is the sun has set, something is coming to an end, stars are twinkling in the sky, or night is approaching. And the correct answer is something is coming to an end. Question number 9. The poet's old age is compared to dash. And the options are rising of stars in the sky, sunrise, rising of moon in the sky, sunset, and evening star. And the correct answer is sunset and evening star. Question number 10. Which literary device is used in sunset and evening star? And the correct answer is alliteration. Question number 11. What is the meaning of the word bar in the poem? And the options are jail, bank of sand, iron bar, to block a road. And the correct answer is bank of sand. Question number 12. The poet wants his movement to the other world be dash and quiet. And the options are peaceful, silent, calm, or soundless. And the correct option is calm. Question number 13. Turns again home means what? And the options are soul's journey back to its home, turn towards home, home gets turned away, or go back to home. And the correct answer is soul's journey back to its home. Question number 14. What is the symbolic significance of one clear call for me? And the options are go back home, a command from the captain to fix the mast, impending announcement of poet's departure from the present world to the next, or a call to reach the deck of the ship. And the correct answer is impending announcement of the poet's departure from the present world to the next. Question number 14. What is the symbolic significance of one clear call? This I have already discussed. Impending announcement of the poet's departure from the present world to the next means from earth to heaven or to God. Because children, you know that the souls never die. It's only the body which decays. Question number 15. What is the literal meaning of sound and foam in the poem? And the options are doubts and fear, sounds and waves, doubts and confusion, sounds or waves. And the correct option is doubts and fears. Question number 16. The poet uses metamorphic language to liken his journey to the next world after death to the journey by a dash. And the options are airplane, camel, ship or train. And the correct answer is ship. Question number 17. What is the meaning of mourning in the poem? And the options are to make low sound because of pain, low murmur of the sea, mental suffering or complaining. And the correct option is low murmur of the sea. Question number 18. If the sandbar is a symbol of death with the water inside representing his life, what does the water beyond represents? And the options are dreams, grave, the afterlife or hell. And the correct option is the afterlife. Question number 19. What does the call foreshadow later in the poem? And the options are the idea of heavenly afterlife, the role that God will play, both A and B, the role of Greek gods and goddesses. And the correct option is both A and B. That is, the idea of a heavenly afterlife and the role that God will play. Question number 20. What kind of death does the poet want? And the options are near, seamless transitions, smooth, quiet, all the above. And the correct option is all the above. Question number 21. What is the symbolic meaning of sunset and evening star? And the options are the period of dusk, when it becomes dark, end of day, when the sky looks beautiful. And the option is end of the day. Question number 22. But such a tide refers to what? And the options are the tide that will make crossing the bar easier, tide of time, sea tide or high tide. And the correct option is the tide that will make crossing the bar easier. Question number 23. When that which drew. What is the meaning of that here? And the options are sounds, waves, soul or tides. And the correct option is soul. Question number 24. The world's boundless deep symbolize, and the options are river, core of the earth, vast sky, unknown eternity. And the correct option is unknown eternity. Question number 25. What do you mean by evening bell here? And the options are the old age, the church bell, death bell, the bell that rings in the evening. And the correct option is the old age. Question number 26. The expression evening bell is a symbolic of, and the options are ringing of bell for morning assembly, knell which is sounded when someone dies, funeral ceremony or ringing of church bell. And the correct option is knell which is sounded when someone dies. Question number 27. The expression twilight and evening bell has replaced, and the options are time and place, after that the dark, when I have crossed the bar, or sunset and evening star. And the correct option is sunset, and evening star. Question number 28. What is the meaning of the flood may bear me for? And the options are: the flood will not save me, the flood of death will carry him far away, he will be destroyed in the flood, the natural calamity of flood will swim him for. And the correct option is: the flood of death will carry him far away. Question number 29. What is the poet embarking? And the options are: on an airplane, on a ship, death journey, on a bus. And the correct option is death journey. Question number 30. Where will the ship of his soul return after it is dark? And the options are: earth, harbor, island, infinity. And the correct option is infinity. Question number 31. What does the quoted line not suggest? May there be no sadness of farewell. And the options are: he does not like the company of family, friends, and relatives. Number 2, he is prepared for his journey. Number 3, he is leaving for a quiet and calm mind. And number 4, he is seeing death not as a final destination but a new beginning. And the correct option is: he does not like the company of family, friends, and relatives. Question number 32. The word pilot is a direct reference to, and the options are: one of the member of the crew, number 2, God, number 3, captain of the ship, number 4, angels. And the correct option is God. Question number 33. The sandbar is the barrier that the ship will have to cross when sailing out to sea. What does the barrier symbolize? And the options are: A, lashing waves, B, perilous rocks, C, impediments internal and external that we have to overcome the journey into death, D, turbulent weather. And the correct answer is impediment, internal and external, that we have to overcome the journey into death. Question number 34. Bone refers to: A, boundary, B, a limit, C, a goal, D, a destination. And the correct answer is boundary. Question number 35. The poet is determined when he has crossed the sandbar, he will surely meet his pilot. Dash. And the options are: A, really, B, physically, C, face to face, D, personally. And the correct answer is face to face. Question number 36. Identify the superficial meaning of the word sunset. And the options are: A, end of day, B, end of life, C, sufferance, D, sea journey. And the correct option is end of day. Question number 37. The journey across the bar is not symbolic of: A, crossing the harbor of life, B, traveling from life to afterlife, C, traveling into the unknown sea, D, no sadness or farewell. And the correct answer is no sadness of farewell. Question number 38. One clear call. What does this phrase tell you about the poet's realization? And the options are: A, formal announcement of the journey to begin, B, he is sure he will travel without any turbulence. C. The call of impending death. D. The darkness and the scheduled sailing. And the correct answer is the call of impending death. Question number 39. What is not the correct meaning of the word evening bell? And the options are a ridge between the life and death. B. A signal. C. Reminds one about the scheduled sailing. D. Metamorphical, the advanced age and impending death. And the correct answer is a ridge between life and death. Question number 40. And the question is, what is the figure of speech used in the line, and may there be no mourning of the bar? And the options are A. Assonance, B. Simile, C. Extended metaphor, D. Personification. And the correct answer is personification. Question number 41. Identify the word which does not mean the same as mourning. And the options are A. Whine, B. Whimper, C. Sigh, D. Wail. And the correct option is sigh. Question number 42. The word mourning refers to, and the options are shouting of mariners, B. Bank of sound of sand, C. Low murmur of the sea, D. None of these. And the correct option is low murmur of the sea. Question number 43. The poem Crossing the Bar is seen as, and the options are A. Ode, B. Elegy, C. Monologue, D. None of these. And the correct option is elegy. Question number 44. What does bar symbolize? And the options are A. The sandbar, B. The bank of sound, C. The barrier between life and death, D. None of these. And the correct option is the barrier between life and death. Question number 45. What does clear call mean? And the options are A. Call of duty, B. Call of death, C. Call of God, D. Call of friend. And the correct option is call of death. Question number 46. Who is a pilot? And the options are A. God, B. Death, C. Heaven, D. Aeroplane. And the correct option is God. Question number 47. Why does the poet not want any sad farewell? And the options are A. He hates sadness, B. He wants to live a peaceful life, C. He wants depart peacefully. He wants to depart peacefully, D. All of the above. And the correct option is he wants to depart peacefully. Question number 48. And the question number 48. Question is, what does the last stanza in the poem Crossing the Bar express? And the options are A. Death has to be awaited, B. Death is painful, C. Death has to be serenely accepted, D. None of the above. And the correct option is death has to be serenely accepted. Question number 49. The poem Crossing the Bar reflects the theme of A. Cycle of life and death, B. Rejection of death, C. Life beyond death, D. Rejection of life. And the correct option is life beyond death. Question number 50. Name the literary device and one clear call for me. And the options are A. Metaphor, B. Alliteration, C. Simile, D. Personification. And the correct option is alliteration. Question number 51. How does the poet wants death? And the options are A. Sadly, B. Silently, D. C. Calmly, D. All of the above. And the correct option is calmly. Question number 52. With what does the poet compare the approach of death? And the options are A. Twilight, B. Dawn, C. Darkness, D. All of the above. And the correct option is twilight. Question number 53. What does the poet not want to see when he starts his journey back to home? And the options are A. Happy scene, B. Tragic scene, C. Sad parting scene, D. Adventure scene. And the correct option is sad parting scene. Question number 54. Who is the poet of the poem Crossing the Bar? And the options are A. Thomas Hardy, B. Karen Ann Duffy, C. Alfred Lord Tennyson, D. Max Ehrmann. And the correct option is Alfred Lord Tennyson. Question number 55. What is the symbolic meaning of clear call? And the options are A. Clear voice, B. Impending death, C. Final decision, D. Undisturbed call. And the correct option is impending death. Question number 56. What is the journey across the bar symbolic of? And the options are A. Crossing from the harbor of life into the dark unknown sea, B. Crossing from the harbor of death into the light known sea, C. Crossing from the harbor of light into the light known sea, D. Crossing from the harbor of death into the dark unknown sea. And the correct option is crossing from the harbor of life into the dark unknown sea. Question number 57. What figure of speech is used in the sentence Morning of the Bar? And the options are A. Simile, B. Metaphor, C. Personification, D. Irony. And the correct option is personification. Question number 58. What is sandbar symbolic of? And the options are A. Demarcation between life and death, B. Happiness in one's life, C. Source of inspiration, D. Motivation for not giving up. And the correct option is demarcation between life and death of. Question number 59. What is the meaning of the line, such a tide as moves seems asleep? And the options are the speaker wants his end to approach quietly without making any fuss, B. The tide is moving, but when someone sees it, seems to be, C. The speaker wants to travel in a sea which makes no noise. D. The tide, although moving, has no water. The cause, if it is asleep. And the correct option is the speaker wants his end to approach quietly without making any fuss. Question number 60. Give the symbolic meaning of the word boundless deep. And the options are A. Without any end. B. Depth of the ocean. C. Eternity. D. Infinite road. And the correct option is eternity. Question number 61. What is meant by turns home again? And the options are the speaker wants to go back home. B. The speaker wants his soul to return to eternity. C. The speaker does back and recalls his time at his home. D. The speaker is missing his family. And the correct option is the speaker wants his soul to return to eternity. Question number 62. What is the significance of evening bell? And the options are A. To inform that it is evening. B. To inform that it is time to go back home. C. Suggestive of his death knell. D. Suggestive of the dark sky. And the correct option is suggestive of his death knell. Question number 63. What is meant by may there be no mourning of the bar when I put out to sea? And the options are A. The bar should not cry when he is sailing. B. He wants to move gently without suffering or pain when he moves from life to death. C. The bar should not cause any trouble when he is sailing in the sea. D. The bar should help and support him sail without any interruption. And the correct option is he wants to move gently without any suffering or pain when he moves from life to death. Question number 64. What is the meaning of twilight? And the options are A. The faint light from sky when the sun is below the horizon, caused by the reflection of the sun's rays from the atmosphere. B. Darkest time of the night. C. The first appearance of the light in the sky before sunrise. D. When the light comes from two directions, hence called twilight. And the correct option is the faint light from the sky when the sun is below horizon, caused by the reflection of the sun's rays from the atmosphere. Question number 65. Which figure of speech is used in twilight and evening bell, and after that dark? And the correct option is A. Synecdoche. B. Simile. C. Metaphor. D. Personification. And the correct option is metaphor. Question number 66. And the question is, give the symbolic meaning of the word embark. And the options are A. Go on board a ship. B. Begin a new journey. C. Sit down. D. Leave. And the correct option is begin a new journey. Question number 67. What kind of departure does the speaker hope for? And the options are A. Sorrowful. B. Cheerful. C. Dejected. D. Sullen. And the correct option is cheerful. Question number 68. What is meant by the flood may bear me far? And the options are A. The flood may carry him beyond the reach of this world. B. The flood may carry him far away from his sorrow and pain. C. The flood may carry him far away from his family. D. The flood may carry him to a place where no one finds shame so that he can live in peace. And the correct option is the flood may carry him beyond the reach of this world. Question number 69. Who is referred to as a pilot? And the options are A. His friend, B. His mother, C. His father, D. His God. And the correct option is his God. Question number 70. Which figure of speech has been used in I hope to see my pilot face to face? And the options are A. Alliteration, B. Metonymy, C. Exclamation, D. Epigram. And the correct option is alliteration. Question number 71. What is the theme of the poem? And the options are death and acceptance, B. Lonely and isolated, C. Courage and heroism, D. Euphoria. And the correct option is death and acceptance. So dear children, I hope these 72 MCQs will be helpful for you in your examination. Hope you will study well, go through all the question and answers and come out with flying colors. And yes, do not forget to click the bell icon and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.